Do you think the role of women in renewable sector is increasing, and what do you foresee it to be, and how we can actually make the sector more gender equal?
Absolutely. I'm seeing a lot more female leaders
Yeah.
in the renewable energy. The one being my CEO, Mrs. Damilolo Gumbi, who is fantastic, and she does her very best to ensure that women are at the table, their voices are heard,
Yeah.
and not only are their voices heard, that they're also the ones on ground too, designing and installing these solutions. Let me give you some examples. I used to head a program called the Energizing Education Program, where we were building captive solar hybrid power plants for federal universities. So they had their own power plant that supplied them with reliable power supply. And Damilola was the overall head of the agency at the time, which the program fell under. And she came up with this idea to have STEM students, female STEM students from these universities we were building power plants for, to work alongside the EPC contractors, so the companies that were building these projects, so that they could learn how to design and build out these captive solar hybrid plants. What was interesting was one time when she saw some pictures, when I gave her a report of this is how it's going, the girls are learning so much on site, and she said, why do they look like they just have a pen and a notebook just taking notes? I need mounting the panels on the module mounting structures. I need them with their gloves on and actually doing the work itself. And that was a game changer. Like, we literally got the companies to get them involved. So it wasn't just about looking and taking notes, but actually learning on the job with your hands, doing the work itself, climbing the ladders, get to the rooftops where necessary. This is what we did with the Energizing Education Program, and we were able to empower or train over 120 female STEM students, and a number of them, and a number of them were not necessarily studying engineering courses. Maybe they were studying like food technology or something like that. And at the end of the 1 year training, they said, what, Anita, I think I'm going to do a master's in renewable energy. I want to get into the energy access space. So they were encouraged from believing that this was a man or male dominated sector, that they too can play a role.